Hey guys, welcome to the studio. Today I wanted to share with you a product that was sent over to me by XTUGA. XTUGA has been around for quite a while. They mainly specialize in music technology. So mainly what's on their platforms are acoustic treatment products, vocal treatment booths, live sound interfaces, and mixers. There's been a lot of reviews about them on Amazon. There's also been a couple of videos on YouTube reviewing some of their products, and they have made an impression on the music community. Today they sent me over one of their acoustic pads. It is a 12 pack of 14 by 12 by 0.5 acoustic pads. And I gotta tell you, my room has changed from bad to good. So today we're gonna be talking a lot about why I love the product, what makes the product so good, and if it's a good buy for y'all as well. So let's get into it. So me and XTUGA have been talking to each other over a course of 3 to 6 weeks, and we finally made a deal. And so they sent out a 12 pack of their acoustic paddings in the gray aesthetic, and it has made a pretty good impression on me. The first thing that I want to go over with the acoustic paddings that they have sent out was the construction of it. I absolutely love the design of it. The way that they molded a ocean-like gray and white design on here makes my room much more pleasing to the eye. Normally I had a bunch of my accolades behind me, and it just seemed like there was something missing. And so when I added their paddings to my wall, it made me feel a lot more confident in making mixed decisions. Whereas if I had my accolades and my successes up there, it's just going to start reflecting and making things a lot more difficult for me when I'm making mixed decisions. Being able to put this up was super easy. All I had to do was get a box cutter, a ruler, pencil, a stand, and some adhesive, and you're good to go. The cool thing about this padding is the adhesive is installed already, so all you have to do is peel it off and boom, you got some padding on your walls. Whereas some paddings do not have that included on the back of their pads, and it can take a lot more time to set those up. The adhesive on the back is very sticky, and from what I hear, it lasts a very long time. I mean, you have to absolutely rip it off in order to get the padding off the wall. Now, the one thing that I would caution you from is if you do need to uninstall these pads, then I would use it with a special tool that's able to pry it off instead of having to manually do it. This can definitely hurt your walls, so be careful when you're installing these and uninstalling them, because it can definitely take a hassle. But when you do install them, they are nicely secured and they're not going anywhere. These paddings are very sturdy. If you try to break it, you would have to put at least 3 to 6 pounds of force on this. And even if you do, I mean, it still stays together for the most part. It still stays straight. It still stays in its original form, and it will still make your room treatable and professional as well. Putting these all together was super easy. All I had to do was slap them on the wall, cut here and there, draw some lines on the ruler, and I got my design. There are some pads out there that do have square designs, rectangle designs. I believe that XTUGA's pads here are aesthetically more pleasing. It just has a nice modern touch to it, and it inspires me more to want to come into my studio and work on some projects. I absolutely love the edge of this. I don't know why. I don't know, that's just kind of a thing of me. I just love the design of the edge, how they really laser edged that out, and it just makes me feel a lot more at home when I'm in the studio. It makes me feel like I can do a lot more work when I have these on my walls. Now, why did I get this, and why did I choose XTUGA? To be quite honest, my room was missing a lot of acoustic treatment, and when I was making my mix decisions, I felt like I was missing out on something. Especially in my room, it was not reflecting very well. You can tell that there was something going on inside my room, especially the one test, the one weird test about making sure your room is acoustically treated is if you clap and then there's a ring, then there is a problem inside your room. When I do it now, I hear no ring at all. I used to hear rings up in my corner over here and over by my doorway, and they're gone now. So there's definitely been a change in treatment inside my room here. So when I did my tests on XTUGA's padding here, I wanted to get a couple of other perspectives. So I got a couple other packs of acoustic treatment installments, and this one comes out on top. I believe XTUGA's padding comes out on top, and the one reason why is because of their thickness. Their thickness is 0.5, whereas a ton of other companies only have 0.4, which is really weird. I was looking all over the internet, all over YouTube, all over Amazon, and all I could see was 0.4 thickness, and I'm thinking over here, why can't it be 0.5, 0.6, 0.7? And so XTUGA comes out on top with having their thickness at least 0.5. And I think that extra 0.1 actually makes a difference, to believe it or not. So one of the tests that I did was I took up my phone, I put it up to my ear, and I tried to play a song through it, and it dampened it significantly. I mean, we're talking at least 10 dB, 10 to 12 dB, and when I pulled it away, it went up at least like 20 dB. So if you're worried about it not working, it definitely does work. The one thing I also wanted to try was building a little acoustic pad booth, and unfortunately I couldn't. I would need at least 6 pads to successfully build a booth out of their paddings, and so I didn't want to take that venture because I wanted to have them installed on my walls here. That's one test that I would love to do. If you guys want me to do that test, I would absolutely love to. If you guys want to comment down below and say, Dan, what are you thinking? Go and do this test right now. I want to see this. I will do it. No lie. I will literally go off, buy another pack, and I will go and test it for you and make another video. So the next thing I want to talk about is, so why should you guys go out and buy the XTUGA acoustic padding package? With all the different treatments out there, I feel like XTUGA's is going to be the best. As far as installing them, it was super easy and super convenient. It only took me about a half hour to 45 minutes to get all this set up and able to get a design that was aesthetically pleasing to my room. When they sent out the grayscale definitely matches up with my room. And if you guys go out and buy any other padding, I'm worried that it's not gonna look as pleasing to your prospects as much as it would with other paddings. This is, to me, a neutral design. So when I speak of neutral design, it also helps the room keep its aesthetic as well. Whereas if you got paddings that had triangles on it, squares on it, and other deals, then that's definitely going to be used for a studio. This is I'm in my bedroom right now, and so I had to find, and I wanted to have something that was in the middle as far as acoustic treatment and design. And so this did the job when it comes to making sure that I'm not only considering a studio design, but I'm also thinking about my design for my room, my aesthetic for my room. I have a room full of space stuff because I like space, and all my other stuff goes in and matches it very well. It's also very easy to disassemble if you guys have the right tool for it. This can be used in every scenario that you could think of. If you wanted to use it in a vocal booth, if you wanted to use it in a large room, I mean, heck, you can even use this in an office if you wanted to, just to try and make sure that you have a nice isolated area for your communications with clients and prospects as well. So say if you were in a multi-complex with different businesses and you were making telephone calls every single day and everyone's talking inside the business and everyone's loud, this can definitely turn that down at least 10 to 15 decibels to the business next door. And you won't be getting those phone calls from the businesses next door saying you guys are too loud, you need to quiet down, when you guys need to be loud. So if there needs to be some kind of treatment in that retrospect, then yes, this is definitely something I would consider. So in the final overview of the XTUGA acoustic padding here, overall, it's a really great design. I absolutely love setting this up on my walls here. It has a great design. It's very sturdy. It's very easy to install and uninstall. If you're looking for something that's going to isolate you from others, this is definitely the product I would shoot for, especially with that thickness. The thickness on here, I would rate it a 5-star, because every single other product that I found out in the market today, it only rates up to 0.4 in thickness. And I was thinking to myself, this doesn't seem right. There should be a varying amount of thickness within each product that is able to treat acoustics. Also, you're able to mold it and shape it in any way or form that you would want to, as long as you have the right tools. A box cutter will do it just for you. If you have one of those, you can get a ruler out, slide it through here. It's very easy to cut, very easy to install. They also have a lot of different colors out there. I do believe they have gray, blue, and black. Those are the 3 main colors that they have in stock. I chose to do gray because it's a neutral color as well, and I absolutely love the wash on the padding as well. The gray and white mesh mixed in with it, I feel like I'm in like an ocean, kind of, if I have to think about it. When I look at it, I feel like I'm in a musical ocean of sound dampening. And also, this is very cheap. It is only about $27 for a 12-pack. And if you get about 2 to 4 of those packs, this will cover at least half or less. Just a smidge less than that. I have about, from this shot right here, there's about 16 of those installed right behind me. And they're doing very well as far as making sure the room is acoustically treated. When trying to mix on these pads, I feel like my mix decisions have built up substantially. I feel like I have a much more confident baseline in ensuring that the right amount of frequency content is being dispersed throughout my room here. And I feel like this will translate into a lot of other environments when installing these paddings. Check out the XTUGA website. They should be having those up here in the coming weeks. I do believe around the summertime they will have those up. If you have some interest and you want to purchase some of these paddings here, get in contact with them. Touch base with them, see if they have any of those in stock, and they'll more than likely try to help you out there. Also, subscribe to the channel. Check out djcavio.com. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you think I'm missing inside this video. I wanted to do some more tests with their paddings here, but I was limited on my funds, and I wanted to make sure I was making the right move, and I do believe I made the right move. If you guys want to go to one of my videos that tests out a mix with how this padding sounds, these pads were installed right after this video that I made a couple of days ago. It's the Avalon VT 737 SP. And this video goes into detail about the Avalon, but it also has the acoustic padding installed for that video. So if you want to go and check that out as well, and see if there is a difference in treatments from that video and my other videos as well, go check that out. Other than that, guys, we'll see you on the next one.